Sorry.
The song was produced by Mio Med. That's like some guy who did for me Yenzaliko, a song that won at the MTN Awards in February this year for Song of the Year, Hip Hop Song of the Year. So Mio Med produced this song, recorded it, and also I mixed and mastered it at Talent Africa with Sam Lamara. Yeah, video in Dubai.
So how what is the budget there all together?
I'll have to ask my finance manager.
So in case people want to do bookings,
Yes.
and they want to get paper, whether for performances or endorsements, or support.
Yes.
But whom are they supposed to be contacting, and then the social media handles?
My social media handles everywhere is at Flex the Paper. Then Flex the Paper is FLEXDPAPER on every social media handle. Then the contact for booking is there. Everything is there. Yeah.
So you just write in that, then
Yeah, you'll get me on social media.
under which management?
Right now we're doing concrete media. Yes, that's
So
the
who is like the CEO or the boss?
They don't want to be out there at the moment, but that's what is running all my marketing.
So 2019, of course, this has been your first project. How is your calendar 2019 musically?
You see, like, I'm actually, people be like, oh, Flex delays. I was recently, what's this TV called? Oh, I was doing an interview, sorry. I was doing an interview somewhere, and then the person's like, oh, Flex does songs, then he delays. But you see, it's better to do few, but of quality and with impact, you get? When I released my mixtape, the time I did a song with Navio called Day Ones, that song like really worked so much across East African hip hop charts and things like that. Even got me some shows like even in Kenya and things like that. So when I released that and the German embassy, I worked with the German embassy on a project, the German Culture Center. I released the mixtape, which had a lot of people like they bought the CDs and everything like that. So when I did that whole event and things like that, I ended up getting. I also won the mixtape of the year that year. So that was 2017. Then 2018, I released Yenzaliko, which tried to do the best for me, took me to places with that. So this year, this is what I've released, but I have other songs coming in. I have song collabs with different artists.
Now, why don't you have at least a moment with your fans? No, at least this day, we're going to be here and we're going to be representing. Like Atlas, Aina Kabbalah, the other
Yes,
side. I don't know, is it still there?
Yeah, I get what you're saying actually. Atlas actually had deuces. Yes, I've seen artists have different bands. Yeah, we're actually, Mackenzie, you know Mackenzie? Yes, he's trying to create like a hip hop night where rappers can come and things like that.
Because, people get long to see you. By the time they are in their bufundas, they cannot see if they cannot.
I actually engage. It's crazy, but I engage with a lot of people if you ask any artist, this one's I've never met her, honestly. Yeah. But you see, if you ask other artists, yeah, I'm sure, like, if you ask artists, maybe Maro, who have actual songs with Rabadaba, when you meet these people and be like, hey, Flex, they'll tell you, like, I'm always engaging with these people. You get? I'm always in them. I'm, like, part of them. So, because I believe our hip hop we do, they claim is different, but the music is Ugandan music. So, to me, everything is the same.
No, now I'm going to give you the microphone. It is up to you to tell them anything. Then you give them just a simple cappella of the latest one.
Okay. Yes, it's your boy Flexi Pape, aka the Fresh Prince of Class City, Kampala boy, Rapaholics Music representing. You can see the clothing line here. Here with Mr. Luze Anderson, the baddest. Yeah. My latest song is called Level Up. It's all about making different moves, leveling up from what you were doing in the past and doing better, you get. So let's get it here. You got it first on Luze Anderson. Yeah.
Freestyle?
Okay. These are the lyrics for Level Up, yeah? The first verse goes like, Bachimanyi nkuba video, mfumba mfumba mfumba, albumu yange eriko, ntunda ntunda ntunda, I'm back by popular demand, I built this up from the ground, Rapaholics is the brand, designer but is from Japan, I came from the building corner, now I'm the building owner, my level up just like a stone, real G my persona, Echintu chayabise. Switch up the program today. Trap, get the bread up. Twachikubia, it's a holiday. Yes, sir. Level Up is out now. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And of course, you can still go to YouTube. You will still find it there, yeah? Beautiful. Done. Yes, and just in case you're catching us, you're doing such a great job. Luze Andrew Anderson is my name. And of course, we've tried our level best to be bringing you the artists who are trending so much in Ugandan music industry. And when it comes to hip hop, this is one of, the genres that people are putting on another level. So this time round, this guy, I've worked with him a couple of years, miaka mingi emabega, not disappeared for some time, then again reappeared. Alingange azukira obuzuki. So what's up? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. What's good, fam?
I'm doing very fine. Now, for the guys who are watching in and now they are wondering, who we with? Who we with? You can take them through simple bio. Simple bio. Like, that biography someone can put on their website.
I go by the name of Flexi Paper, aka Kampala Boy, Fresh Prince of Class City. I do hip hop music. I've done music with different artists. My first major song that broke out was Burning, that was in 2012. Then I did something with Tonix as well, Alan Tonix, that's Follow Me, which did very well, like on Channel O, MTV based at that time. We did something with Martha Smalls, Airport Taxi, shutting downtowns. I did something with Kemishan, that was in 2013.
Airport Taxi was not the big thing.
Yeah, we did a lot of music that same time of the Camp Mola era and all that. So yeah, I go by the name of Flexi Paper, do hip hop mostly in English, as people say it, but it's all hip hop at the end of the day. So yeah.
Because most of the times people say that, when you do raps in English, that they don't train that much. So I want you to give them your perception, like what they're supposed to think straight. Because if you look at people like, let me say, the likes of Gravity, the Fefe Busis, those young artists who do Luganda, there's a way they penetrate. And most of the people think that when you do it in English, it is kind of different because they think you're competing with the Western world.
No, actually, I think that is really not true. First of all, when you talk about, for example, people like Gravity, you said Gravity, there's who else? There's Gravity, there's Fefe Busi. There's a lot of different artists. Actually, Fefe Busi is a good friend. I meet a lot of these artists. I've worked with them before as well in different capacities. So when they do Luganda, of course, that is the first market that many people in Uganda, like for example, if someone sings in Luganda, that's the music that people are going to relate to immediately, because most of the people, that's what they are going to. You get what I'm saying? Like it's what's going to be. Yes, yeah, immediately. But of late, people actually also listen to music. People listen to music from South Africa. People listen to music from Nigeria. They're not singing in what? In Luganda. You get what I'm saying? So even South African hip hop, there's Casper Nyovest. People love Casper. People love AKA. These guys are not singing in their language most of the time. They're singing English. Although they have rappers who sing in their language, but these people are singing in English, so, and rapping as well. So I believe the English thing is not there. I think for us in Uganda, it has been just more of a stereotype. It's people who put it in the media, who put it in the presenters and the DJs, because will discourage someone. They'll be like, what over later now? Your music,
Bazungu.
yes. So, but lately, I think it's shifting away from that.
Yeah, because the reason why I say that, if you look at abantu abali in the West, for them they think our bazungu chiringangoli naja, and they are doing part I think abajamaika abatufu je bali. So that's why they are like, those guys, man, ayugira no chapi so they cannot easily relate. Have you ever thought of maybe changing or something? Because me, I just want your perspective so that that stereotype fetuvam.
Now, that's a good point you brought actually when you talked about even like the Jamaicans and people who do dancehall. Now, for example, a good example is this. There's a guy called Shatawale, right? In Ghana. Shatawale does dancehall. If he can speak the language and he has studied his words, he knows how to speak it. I don't see any problem with him speaking it. You know why? Because he's doing it like them and maybe even better than some Jamaicans. You get? So it's not that you've come to, this is our land, you can't do this for us, they produced us here. But if you're not doing the thing there and the person is doing it, so that's different. You look at Pato Ranking, he has collaborations with Jamaicans. So then they would have told him, conscience have said, Pato Ranking, I've been to before. Second, I call her now, you get? But he's doing it. We have what's his name, Stoneboy. All these guys are doing it. Same thing with rappers. You can look at there's a big show in the US for Sway. It's called Sway in the Morning. They bring rappers from across the world. Sway is a big personality, radio personality, but he brings South African rappers. He brings Iris. He can have Shane Ego, all these rappers, Casper, AKA, you get these guys on Breakfast Club and everything, but these are rappers, and they're rapping in English and they're doing shows in the US. So that's not there about the language or anything, because hip hop like different places.
When it comes to money, let's put you there and let's put Omlala Yugero Luganda. Who do you think would make faster money, like Kukola Maja? Because for you get like legit labels, Zamani, swag up there. it would take time. I don't know if I'm right. In the CPT, you can educate me plus my guys who are also watching.
Yeah, so that also has two angles. Like for example, you said if it comes to money, I'll give you a fact that many people don't know. Different guys who do rap in English here in Uganda, very many different rappers that I know actually are doing big. They are getting big deals with NGOs, with different organizations basically, and even signing some endorsements. For example, you can look at who have many, okay, the rappers that you're saying of Luganda or anything, they'll have these clubs at night. He'll go to this bar, he'll go to this chivulu, you get it? He'll go and do it, right? He'll get some money until, like, okay, maybe when your name is really big up there, then you start earning like the good money, like some money that maybe they'll give a Shiba, some money that they'll give out. But an English rapper, like you're saying, they call them English rappers, whatever, he may not do those shows. But if he signs one endorsement with one NGO, he's going to Kabale, he's going to, what's it called, Karamoja. Because we've been to Moroto, we've been to Karamoja with NGOs like Viva Konagwa, the Cancer Institute.
What has been your biggest achievement, when it comes to, let me say, assets or monetary terms, because of your music?
I think for me, I don't look at it like in terms of just monetary terms. At the moment, I'm looking at a legacy. That's what I would tell you, like in all honesty. I look at it in this way that all the new kids who do, like I won't say that I'm the one who created the whole new school thing in Uganda, but there's an age, like in 2012 around there, it's us who created that whole new age of rappers, the new rappers, like that's the time when Big Trill came out, that's the time the Taka HDs were there with Airport Taxi. So we created that wave and we have maintained it. Like we're not compromising the quality. By now we'd be saying, oh, let's go and do this. We'll go and do a beat. We'll pay for a producer like Ethan. These guys are going to charge you a lot of money that maybe these guys won't pay because they're going to go to Makindi and do a song with a friend, which is dope. That is dope. Like, it's going to be a hit. It's true. But now I'm telling you, like the work that rappers will put in is going to pay for an expensive beat, pay for mastering that is also really up there. Go and try to do a very good video, a packaging. And he's not looking at it that he's going to get immediate money, but you're looking at it in terms of the legacy. You're looking at what you're going to leave.
Let's look at your circles. Who are the people you hang out with? Because kati awo biba bintu bya luzungu abantu nga ba gravity omutuju kati tamanyi luzungu. You cannot hang out with someone like that. So and most of the people think singing in English, that's what makes you international. That's why Eddie Kenzo is learning some English. That's why David Utala akola obuyimba sebo n'ateeka mu luzungu. Big I naimba I miss you, I miss you. They are trying to put that there. Do you think singing in English, starting with your circles, makes you international?
Okay, like it's in different ways as well. Nigerians can sing in their language. Kenyans sing in Swahili, right? These guys sing and they're still winning big awards, international awards. So I don't think the language part is really there. I don't think. But of course, if you want to get to a bigger audience, some people want to understand what you're saying as well. You get? But now, like for example, there's some music we love from France. I don't speak French, but you would love the songs. Like you will love some of those songs. Those are like from Latin America, for example. Okay, like that you've said, like Despacito, things like that. You're going to love it because of the vibe, the production. You love the song. It's a good song. Is a good song, basically. But for me in my circle, like you're asking, I have everyone. Everyone's my friend. I'm friends.
Who do you hang out with mostly?
No, I'm friends with actually, when it comes to artists. Actually, like many artists are not like your friends. They're just associates. You meet them backstage, you're happy with each other, you invite you somewhere, things like that. But when it comes to friends, then that is now your personal friend. You get like, like in the industry or generally. In the industry, it's some people generally have different people. Like Ethan, I'm around always, like Navio, I'm around my other personal friends, you don't know them.
Abantu ba luzungu, mbate manyi luzungu, ebintu nombia, muba muhino byeso when it comes to clubs where you hang out.
Yeah, but when it comes to clubs
you hang out, and the DJs.
Actually, I'm friends with very many DJs, 100%. I'm friends with all the different DJs, Slick Stewart and Roger.
Roger abayogera lulimi ki?
We speak in English. We speak in English. Trust me, I keep texting with
That
Roger.
is texting, but like Kogera speaking.
Yeah, we speak in English. I was actually with him just last week. Roger, Massey, actually all DJs, DJ Hats, so they're different.
So let's talk about this new track that you're having currently. What is it that you really wanted to communicate in this one? Because the video is so beautiful, it looks very expensive.
First of all, the song is called Level Up, and so the whole idea of the song is to level up.
Level up, you try to explain to them where they're supposed to be leveling up.
Yeah, to level up, like okukyambusa okitegeera. In everything you do, you can't want to start the same level. You get, if this year you did this and you maybe you had like your list of your to-do list and you had some goals. If that year you did most of them, next year you can't have the same goals. You have to level up to get different what? Yeah, to different goals. You get, so level up is all about self motivation. You get like self belief, like to do better. Basically, you have to change up. You can't don't expect to get different results when you're doing the same thing. Basically, that's the whole idea of the song.
But now it looks very, very expensive. Where did you shoot from? Who were the directors? You know, let's look at it from when you're giving birth to it, from zero nothing to, you know, writing it down on the paint, to studio, to video, to the travel, you know, the sites you went to.
We shot the video from Dubai with my friend. He's called Eugene Lucas.
Too much money.
No, no, no. We actually just on holiday with the boys. Then we're like, you know what? Let's shoot a video. Yeah. So we shot that in Dubai, and then video was edited by Eugene Lucas, shot by Eugene Lucas. His best actually comes from the UK, so he came to Dubai and did that. Then we have production was done by Mio Med. That's the guy who did for me Yenzaliko. Yenzaliko is a song I did that was the best song at the MTN this year in Feb. The